So I saw A Quiet Place Part 2 and A Quiet Place Part 2 takes place immediately after the first Quiet Place, and it's about the Abbott family having to go into the outside world where they run into an old friend of theirs. You know, I still can't believe this movie is actually out now, because it feels like yesterday when it was first delayed. Now, the first Quiet Place film I do think is very tense and suspenseful, and it has one of the only horror movie scenes that makes me wince. But,
and this is a big but,
it really starts to fall apart when you think about it because there are so many problems with it. Like how the youngest son's death could have been easily prevented, why didn't they just live near the waterfall, if you sneeze, fart, or cough, you'll die immediately, and so on. I mean, I do like it, but you can't deny it has problems. This film, however, I just felt a little let down. To be honest, I found less problems with it than the first, but I like it less. The cast from the original is great again, and so are newcomers Cillian Murphy and Jimin Honsu, hope I'm saying that right, for the 15 minutes he's in it. The movie is shot well, the sound is amazing. Whenever you could hear one of the aliens, it actually sounded like it was in the theater with you. So, the best way to watch this film is in the theater. Most of the movie is Cillian Murphy and Millicent Simmons doing their own thing, while the other half of the movie is Emily Blunt and the other kids doing their thing. The opening scene is actually the best in the movie. It's day one of all this. It shows us how the monsters got here, but it still leaves me asking questions. We know they got here from this meteor, but how did they get onto the meteor anyway? But despite my unanswered questions, it really is the best scene in the movie, and none of the others really come close for me. Although there is one scene I love with Cillian and Millicent where they get ambushed by feral humans. One thing the first Quiet Place did well was making you feel trapped by taking place at this cabin, because that's really the only place that the movie takes place in. Whereas this film just kind of feels like your typical exploring a post-apocalyptic world story. I mean, it's cool to see more of this world, but that's what it feels like. The first movie also made you feel like you wanted to be quiet, whereas this film didn't make me feel that. To be honest, I didn't really feel much of anything while watching it. This might be a bit of a spoiler maybe, not sure, but this movie reveals that the monsters can't swim, so a bunch of people were relocated to this island where they can live normally. Now, water isn't their kryptonite or anything, they just can't swim, so here's an idea. 1. Get in a large body of water, preferably deep. 2. Scream as loud as you can. Ow! 3. Get all the monsters into the pool. 4. Play loud feedback noise. 5. Kill them all. And you're good. Also, if these aliens can't swim, then what's up with this? If the meteor that these monsters came on landed in the ocean, then this entire series would never have happened. And something I want to bring up about Cillian Murphy's character is that the first movie shows us that the Abbott family has to walk barefoot on sand as to not attract the monsters. And yet Cillian Murphy's character wears boots throughout the whole movie, and he's fine. And without spoilers, the movie's ending is just as sequel baity as the first one is. I think I've said all I can without spoilers. Overall, this movie was kind of disappointing to me. I found less problems with it than the first movie, but I enjoyed it less. And I don't really feel the urge to see it again, so I'm giving A Quiet Place Part 2 a 6 out of 10. Also, I did see The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. I saw it before this film on the same day, but I do want to watch it again before I review it, so that might be sometime next week. So yeah, bye.